A very good morning to you. I'm Rachel Jones reporting live from Kalkine TV Sydney studios, and this is the Morning Outlook report. Now, the Australian share market is set to fall at the open. That was after a sell-off on Wall Street. Yesterday, the ASX eased back most of its gains, but did manage to remain in positive territory. At the closing bell, the S&P ASX 200 was 0.2% or 16.2 points higher at 7,256. Across the sectors, 8 out of 11 closed in the green. Communication services was the best performer, up 1.8%, and the worst performing sector was utilities, down 1.2%. Restaurant operator Collins Foods led the gains, rising 12.6% after reporting on their first half results. And travel stocks rebounded from Monday. That's as investors shook off Omicron fears around the globe. Flight Centre Travel Group, their shares closed 4.6% higher. Webjet closed 5.2% higher, and Corporate Travel Management closed 5% higher. In local business news from this morning, GUD Holdings has completed the acquisition of Vision X. Now, Vision X is a lighting business with American and Korean founders. The group currently sells to customers on all continents, with an emphasis on products used in industrial, commercial, automotive, marine and fire and emergency applications to both original equipment and aftermarket customers. And Telix Pharmaceuticals has reported that the Brazilian Health Regulatory Agency has granted an exemptional authorization for Illuxi, the company's lead prostate cancer imaging product. It's a PET imaging agent targeting prostate-specific membrane antigen for the staging of prostate cancer. The exceptional authorization grants permits to start selling Illuxi in Brazil ahead of a full regulatory approval expected next year. And Codan, a subsidiary, Domo Tactical Communications, has acquired 100% of the shares in UK-based company Broadcast Wireless Systems from BWS founders for an upfront payment of $3.7 million and up to another $4.8 million if earnout targets are met. BWS's technology portfolio consists primarily of wireless video camera links and a newly developed range of high-quality video broadcast products. And as it's the 1st of December, this month we're set to see 18 ASX Resources IPOs due to list this month. First on the list is 12 p.m. today is gold, copper and nickel explorer Cosmos Exploration. The company is a spin-off of RareX and will be the new home for REE's non-core Biro East Nickel Copper Platinum Group Element Project in WA and the Orange East Gold Project in New South Wales, so keep an eye out for them. Well, now it's time for a very short break, but stay tuned for more news set to affect the trading day.
Hi there, James Preston for Kalkine TV. Are you into gaming and virtual reality? Does AI and the endless possibilities it entails capture your interest? Or are you constantly trawling through the web to try and discover the latest updates and innovations in the tech space? Well, let us do the work for you. From the latest product launches to shocking affairs on the World Wide Web, exclusive interviews and information about the top companies like Apple and Google to brand new tech startups vying for your attention. Kalkine's Tech Beat has the latest in what matters in the world of technology. Join me every single Thursday on The Tech Beat, exclusive to Kalkine TV.
Welcome back to the Morning Outlook report on Kalkine TV. I'm Rachel Jones. On Wall Street, the Dow Jones fell 1.86%, the S&P 500 closed down 1.9%, and the tech-heavy Nasdaq settled 1.55% lower. Earlier, US Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell suggested that bond buying program could be tapered soon. He told Congress that high inflation will persist until the middle of next year. MSCI's gauge of stocks across the globe fell 1.2%. That was following broad declines in Europe and Asia. Over in Europe, the stocks fell 50 That was minus 1.1%. The FTSE slipped 0.7%, CAC plunged 0.8%, and the DAX dipped 1.2%. Now, concerns about the efficacy of current vaccines on the Omicron variant did spook the oil markets. So we saw Brent crude futures falling $2.95 or 4% to $70.49 a barrel. West Texas Intermediate crude futures fell 6.2% to $65.65 a barrel. Gold beat a hasty retreat yesterday. That's as investors latched on to seemingly hawkish remarks from the US Federal Reserve Chair. Spot gold fell 0.7% to $1,773 an ounce. US gold futures settled down 0.5%. And meanwhile, the most traded iron ore contract on the Dalian Commodity Exchange for January delivery ended 2.4% higher. Bitcoin was trading near $57,400. It did trade as low as $56,000 and was as high as $59,000 overnight. Well, that's all for our morning Outlook report here on Kalkine TV. Have a great day trading and stay tuned for more market updates and economic news live throughout the day. This is Rachel signing off for now.